Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 back with another how to draw video. It is Saturday, so gotta make these. Anyway, as you can tell from the picture and the title, today's how to draw is on Parappa the Rapper from the video game series with the same name. He's a rapping two-dimensional dog, if you're not familiar. And he's only on PlayStation, so the first game was on PS1, I think his second game's on PS2. And the only other game I think he's been in is PlayStation All-Stars. So, yeah. And anyway, this was requested by Cynthia Millage. Thank you for your request. So, yeah, this one shouldn't take too long. Prep is pretty simple. Alright, guys, get your pencils ready and enjoy. Okay, guys. To start out, well, before we start, Parappa is really basically just a bunch of shapes. Kind of like anything you'd ever draw. But, he's just made up of a lot of abstract shapes. So, to start out, I'm going to draw his head. So basically what you're going to do is just draw kind of like a big rectangle. Very simple, kind of like that. And then, I don't know if I want to even do a gesture for this because it's so simple. Nah, I'll just go into it. And after you draw that first big rectangle, you're going to draw a second one that kind of overlaps it, like this. And you could actually kind of round it off a little bit. And I could zoom in, why not? We're just going to go into it. So you can kind of round off the rectangle that you're making, just a little bit. So round it off here. And then you can even round off his head. Because it's not like a very sharp rectangle, it's just a nice little rounded one. So after you get that done, you could actually just draw on his face, which his eyes are just kind of like big ovals that come off of the rectangle over here. So you want them touching the top of the hat and then just connecting around like this. And then just circles for the eyes. Then another circle. Just the size a little big. And then another just oval for the nose. And then kind of like a crescent moon type shape for the mouth. So you just draw a curved line like this and then just go off of it. And again, it looks like a sideways curved moon or crest moon or whatever. I can't talk today. Alright, after you get that done, you can actually fill in the eyes so it doesn't look so weird. Just shade them in real quick. There we go. There we go. Okay, now you could finish off like the rim of his head over here, which you're going to do very similar to how you did the eyes, but over here, kind of like in between. You're just going to draw a nice big oval. Like that. I'm actually going to erase this little line I have in the middle here. Okay. And then he has like a little happy frog on here. I guess that's the logo of the clothes. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of draw a shape like this. Kind of like this kind of C type shape. And then off of it you're going to do another kind of curved line like this. With a curved line going around right here like this. So just look something like that. Again, these two aren't supposed to touch, and then you just do kind of like another half circle curved line thing for the little foot. Same thing over here. Just do a big curved line and then another little one right here. Something like that. And then you can just do 2 big circles over here like this, with a little dot for his eye. And then just give him a little smile. Very simple. And then his hat, made his head a little bit bigger than the other one. But his hat basically just goes up and curves around like this. I know it's getting a little cut off, but you basically just round it off at the top. Like that. And then we could draw his ear in, or just this one for now. And his ear basically just goes off the edge of the hat, and since he's a dog and has floppy ears, you're just going to kind of make it go off like this. And then start about here and just wrap it around. And again, you can color in the ear. Should I? Real quick. Because again, I feel like coloring in like what's black in the picture does make it look a lot better. Even if you just lightly do it like this. Just real quick. Bam. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit because we're going to need to get the rest of his body in. Which his body is actually even simpler to draw. It's kind of just like this bell type shape. But, or kind of like those axes for the guillotines. So basically it just comes down like this. And then just curves around like this. So again, like if you think of like a guillotine axe, like for that they use in the Revolution, the French Revolution, like you can think of this as like the axe that'll come down and like chop off your head. Something similar to that. So again, you just want to make it like very pointy at the bottom, very curved and pointy, and then just kind of straight at the top. And then you can draw his hands, which this hand just comes out like this. Just 2 straight lines. Like that. And then for his fingers, you just kind of curve it around like this. And then in, that's going to be his thumb. So just kind of curve it out. Go in, kind of make like a C type shape again, and then just curve it back in. So you get the thumb, and then he's doing like a peace sign, so, or the Japanese victory sign, either one. So you just go up, down. You kind of make like a bubble shaped V. And then his other fingers are very simple to draw, which are just ovals. And again, he's like very cartoony, so you don't even have to be like exact with it. And then just curve it in like this. Super simple. And then you can draw his other ear, which just goes down. And it's behind his arm though, so that's why I want to draw the arm first. And then just do the same thing you did with the other ear. You can color that in. There we go. Okay, now we can finish off his other hand, which again, it's pretty much as simple as this one. You're going to start out about the same line you started with the other hand. So I'm going to start about here for the top line, and it's just going to go down and up, and then just down and up. And then here's kind of where you could start gesturing stuff in, because he's holding a mic. So basically it's just going to be a circle about here. And then you're going to do kind of like a cylinder type shape over here. And then another cylinder, where you like, this would be the bottom of it. And you just kind of make the hand around that. So about here, the thumb's gonna come out and then go around. like that, and then just kind of ovals for the fingers. They come out like this. I think I put like another detail line on the mic. Just gonna erase this real quick. And then I put another detail line on the mic over here. And it's basically just like a rectangle type thing. It's the very curved line that goes around. And then there you have the mic for his epic raps. And now to finish up with his legs, which I would just say his legs are probably the hardest part to draw, but they're still pretty easy. So basically what you're going to just do is start about here and then just kind of make like these big C-type shapes. Because you're wearing like really poofy rapper pants. And then you're just going to make a shape that looks similar to like this. It's hard to explain, but you kind of make these C-type shapes. So just shapes that just curve back in like this. And then when you get to the bottom here, I do about 3. So I do one big one, here's another one. And then the third one's a little shorter because this is where the shoe's going to hit. It's going to go down and around. And then you just kind of make like the opposite type shapes. So just backward C's over here. And then the middle, this would be like middle of his pants. And then go back into making the C's. Like this. Again, I'm just trying to keep it the same as my other picture. You can kind of go crazy with it. You don't have to do it this exact way. But I'm just kind of following what I drew, what I pre-drew. So again, but as long as you just make like a bunch of C-type shapes like this, it should come out looking fine. That's a little far out. Yeah, so it should come out looking something like this. Again, you don't have to do this exactly the way I did it, but I just kind of went crazy with it. So yeah, so it does get that like poofy rapper pants type feel. And then for shoes, just kind of just do this kind of shoe type shape. It's not an oval, but it's kind of sort of like an oval. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like this egg type shape. If you were holding an egg sideways, kind of like that. And then you just draw a line going down from this corner and just follow it around and up like that. And then he kind of has like this McDonald's arch M on his shoe. So to draw that, I start about here, and then just draw a curved line like this, and then start here, then draw another one like here, like this. And again, you can kind of see like the McDonald's arch M. So it'll be like M, and then kind of gets cut off here, but you see what I mean. And then just to finish it off with his last shoe, again, you just kind of make the same type of egg, sideways egg type shape. I don't know how to describe this other than kind of shoe shape, almost, kind of, sort of, maybe, not really. This could be a little bit bigger up here. Get that down. So after you get that shape down, then you draw the sole, which you start off straight line down at the edge, and then just follow the line you made, and then line going up. And then, again, just another McDonald's arch, golden arch. Like that. Alright guys, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So, yeah, that's it. That was a pretty short how to draw video. Again, Parappa is not hard to draw, as long as you just get the shapes right. And if you just break it down step by step, it's honestly not hard. This Parappa is kind of long. Again, that's probably because I was doing that on camera. So, this is what it would look like. Back it up a little bit. There you go. Alright, so again, the final inked version is something a little bit better than, I guess, the how to draw version. I made them a lot longer on the drawing, the pencil drawing one. So, yeah, honestly, Parappa is not hard to draw at all. It's just a bunch of shapes. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. And again, he's a cartoon character, so it's okay if, like, his hand's a little bit too big, or his fingers are a little bit too long, or whatever. Again, he's like a very simple cartoon character, so it'd probably work to your advantage if stuff is a little bit out of proportion. So, yeah, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this picture, feel free to leave in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer them. And, if you have any requests, leave it in the comments below. I will put your name and your request on my list, and hopefully get around to it someday. Again, there's no like time frame. I just kind of every Saturday just pick a name off the list, draw the picture, ink it, and then just redraw it on camera. So again, I upload how to draw video every Saturday unless something happens or whatever. So yeah, but expect how to draw videos every Saturday. Alright guys, I've talked long enough. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Later. Bye-bye.